Hello, nice to see you. Today I thought I might share a new experience with you. I actually ordered a food delivery from HelloFresh, and I know that HelloFresh exists in a few different countries, and I am in Sweden, and this is a Swedish delivery, and I thought why not share with you what's inside. So this box was quite expensive. In here there's supposed to be food for about 4 people for 5 meals. Now this box is soaked wet. The weather is so bad right now, like if you could see outside, it's just been raining and raining, and it's gonna be kind of a storm later on tonight. So yeah, I'm happy to be indoors and not outdoors right now. That poor delivery guy that had to go and deliver this. But yeah, it's so wet. You can see on this side, like, yeah, hopefully that's the rain and not actually leak, like nothing leaked inside. So let's open it up. I think that I do like about this box is that it has not tape that is plastic, but it has paper tape, and that's quite nice because I don't think a lot of people that receive these boxes are actually gonna bother to remove the plastic from the carton before they recycle it. And yeah, let's see what's inside. So this is the second time I get this box. This box was 995 Swedish crowns, so it was quite expensive, but I had a 50% off coupon that I got in glossy box. I will not, even if this is great, I will not keep subscribing to this service because for me this is way too expensive. I cannot afford it. Let me remove that body lotion. I cannot afford it, but it's fun to try while it's kind of cheap, and it was not so expensive. So here we have some hamburger bread that's super hard, I guess because it's cold. So you get these little menu cards, and all the menu cards here, they have a different color for a different meal. So we'll take a look at those later. Then we have this grocery bag that's in plastic, and here is all the products that needs to be in the fridge. And then in each and every one of these bags, they're all marked with a color for the meal. There's all the other produce that doesn't necessarily have to be in the fridge. So I'm gonna unpack all this, and I'm gonna show you what's in each and all, well, like each of these bags, so you can see what's inside. And then my thought was to not today, but during this week, cook these meals and then just check in with you to see if they're good or if it's, you know, what I think of them. So in the little bag that needs to go in the fridge, it looks like this actually, and it's made of paper, a kind of thick material. It comes with these 2 ice bags, and here it's just a mix of ingredients for all the recipes, like all the meat and the milk products, like the cheese. And here we just got some mozzarella cheese. There is 2 small Parmesan cheese. They're really cute, mini. There is some crème fraîche and gräddfil. I have no idea how you say this in English. You must excuse me, but this is what it is. Anyways, the minced meat comes in this little sausage, which is quite interesting. The cat is really excited now because we just got the delivery, so now he doesn't shut up. Hope you excuse that. There is some chicken here already cut and some halloumi. So this is everything that was in that bag. And I forgot to mention before that these also came in the bag. And these are just buns for the hamburger. There is Asian chicken wok. And this is how the recipe looks like. With this one you got some green sugar peas, some noodles, 4 cloves of garlic, some sesame seed, do you call this green onion? I think so, or scallops maybe, correct me if I'm wrong. This is coriander, I don't know if that's the same in English. We have a chili pepper, some ginger, peanuts, soy sauce and some honey. So right now we're gonna be attempting to cook the Asian chicken wok recipe, and I put down the ingredients right here, and we're gonna see how it goes. I am really excited for this recipe and I hope it turns out delicious. So I'm boiling water right now. Here I put the ginger and the garlic. They said to add it to a small bowl, so I'm just gonna put that in there. This is the chili pepper. Yes, I'm wearing gloves because have you ever cut chili pepper without gloves? I did that last time and that was a mistake for sure. Then you put the honey. So this is the honey. Yeah, so that one time my hands were burning really bad the day after. And I didn't know that was a thing, honestly. So nowadays I know to wear gloves when cutting fresh chili. And then they gave you soy sauce. So this will be the sauce. After this, the next step is to heat the pan and cook the chicken and the sugar peas. Right now I'm heating up water for the noodles, and then they wanted you to fry the chicken, so I'm gonna do that. I put some oil in the pan already, and they want to cook the chicken with the chickpeas and with green onion, so I'm gonna do that. The chicken has been cooking for about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna add the sugar peas, and then I'm gonna add half of the green onion as well. They wanted you to add the sauce that I made to this, so I'm gonna do that as well. So my meal is done. This is what it ended up looking like. I put some peanuts on top and also some cilantro and some leftover salad onion. I'm gonna drink some milk because I have the suspicion that this dish is gonna be really spicy. So I might need that. So let's taste it. I kind of have to half lay on the table because otherwise I won't fit in the picture. It's a little bit spicy, but it's actually really delicious. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, the chicken is actually really good too. So this gets a big thumbs up from me. I just want to show you one last thing. So this is how the recipe looks. So I think it looks quite similar compared to the picture. It took me maybe an hour to cook this, and on the screen here, or on the little paper, it says it's supposed to take 35 to 40 minutes. So it took me a little bit longer, but hey, I'm not the fastest cook. Yeah, but this was pretty good, so I'm gonna enjoy my meal, watch on Netflix, and we'll be back with the next year. The recipe was a halloumi burger with fries and pickled onion with cucumber salad, and this is how it looks. This is how the recipe looks on the other side. And these are all the ingredients for this recipe. There is some green onion, some spice, I don't really know how to pronounce this in English, salad, potatoes. This is really tiny potatoes to make fries. Like in the picture they look much longer, but I guess it's fine. And there is this sauce right here, and this is mayo, cucumber, 2 green onions, lime, and this is white wine vinegar. So right now it's time for another meal. We're gonna be trying the halloumi burger. I put all my ingredients down below here, and I'm super hungry and I'm really starving, so let's just get started. So I put the fries on this tinfoil sheet, I cut it, and I put salt and pepper and some olive oil. The thing is that I actually didn't use their potatoes because their potatoes were super tiny. I used my own, so that's why they're longer, because they provided really, really tiny potatoes. I'm gonna put these in the oven now, and they're gonna be in there for 30 minutes. I cut some vegetables. This is the onion and the green onion, and they want you to add that into a pot. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar and then the vinegar. So I was gonna do that now. Seems pretty interesting. They want you to pickle the onion. I'm putting the onion. Now I see you were supposed to put the sugar first, but oh well, everybody does mistakes. 2 tablespoons of sugar. They want you to add 2 deciliters of water and also the vinegar. And they want you to wait until the sugar is melted, and then it's supposed to be here for 2 minutes. So what they wanted me to do now is to actually remove the onion and the spring onion from here. And then when that is done, they want you to keep the liquid on the stove until it becomes thick. I also, by the way, in this one here, if you can see, I have cut cucumber, and this is mint leaves. They smell really good. Yeah, so that's all that's in here. And I also cut some lime on the side, which the recipe also called for. And they wanted the halloumi to be on the pan for 4 to 5 minutes from each side. And then it's time to assembly. But first, this bread is actually super dense, but it says in the recipe to put it in the oven for a few minutes. So I put the bread in the oven for a few minutes, and so it's not as hard as it was before. Now it's actually pretty soft, so that's good. As you see, I burned the fries. Well, good for me, but at least I have the burger to eat. They wanted you to add mayo to the buns. Then they want you to put the salad mix. Put that on. So here's my meal. I actually don't think this was a very complicated meal to make, but I still managed to burn the fries. Yeah. the burger seems fine, at least. It doesn't look burnt. I'm gonna try to eat close to the table so you can see me. And it's quite good. You can feel a lot of the vinegar taste and all of the vegetables. And the salty halloumi in there, so that's pretty good compared to the picture. I don't think mine looks as nice, but I don't know. Anyways, see you for the next recipe. So this is the next recipe. Here we have falafel, and this is with sweet potato fries and cucumber dressing. So in this bag we got 2 packets of chickpeas, some green salad mix, and this is parsley, 2 sweet potatoes. We got some flour. This one was actually broken, unfortunately. The packaging was broken, so I need to be careful so that doesn't go everywhere. Then it's 1 yellow lemon, and there is 2 red onions, 1 cucumber, 2 cloves of garlic. Then we have this spice mix right here. And there's another spice mix. There is some chili flakes and some sesame seeds, 2 packets. So that's everything you got in the falafel recipe. So today we're gonna be trying to make falafel. It's gonna be my first time trying to make falafel overall. Never tried it before, so it's gonna be really interesting. I have the recipe here, and I prepare every ingredient here on the cutting board. So I'm gonna get started and I'll check back with you shortly. So in here we have a parsley, garlic and red onion chopped up. I also chopped some cubes, no, not cubes, like slices of lemon. Here's the side salad for the finished dish. And here is the chickpeas, and I'm actually gonna use one of these to mush them all up. I also cut some sweet potatoes. These are going in the oven. And the first thing they tell you in the recipes, turn on the ovens. I did. They're going in, but they're asking you to put some spices on. So in here we will put salt and pepper, all these things. The dukkha, so we'll do that in that one. And then on the sweet potato fries, we're gonna put harissa, which is another spice. It's spicy apparently, salt and pepper. I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm not too happy with spiced food, but I think I can try it at least to see. Then I know for the next time. Okay, so I'm gonna spice it up and grind up some chickpeas, and we'll see what we're doing after that. Here's my falafel balls. So they're going in the pan. And they're going for 5 to 6 minutes on each side. I added some sesame seeds, and the fries going quite well. They're not burned yet, and I'm keeping a close eye on them. So in here I'm making what they call cucumber dressing. It's basically in the bottom here some sour cream and some cucumber. I'm gonna mix that together to make the dressing for the sauce that's on the picture there. So finally done. I waited quite a while. I'm so hungry. This is my meal. Looks quite good. This is their meal. The thing that I read in the recipe is that you're only supposed to have 2 falafels per person, but on the picture they showed actually 4, which, I mean, shouldn't their display picture be 1 portion for 1 person? Just my opinion, but okay. Yeah, I have the food. So excited to try it. Nothing is burned, luckily. But everything seems to be very squishy. I love the sour cream and the cucumber. It's very plain, a little bit sour. That's just what I like. The falafel is not like the falafel that I'm used to. It's very soft and squishy. It's very spicy actually. And the fries, they're very soft and squishy and not crispy at all. But they're cooked. I don't like the salad too much. I had this on the burger as well. And I washed it and all, but it tastes like dirt. I don't know why. Yeah. It's not my favorite salad. But I like this meal. It was quite nice. I will enjoy it now. And you will see me tomorrow. So here is the next recipe. This one is Mexican spiced meat pie with apple salad and creme fraiche. And this is the recipe. Oh goodness, look at that. You're so cute. I love my cat. I hate him sometimes and I love him most of the time, like all pets. Anyways, so for the taco pie, I took a peek at the recipe and you were supposed to get 2 cloves of garlic with this recipe, but I only got 1, which is unfortunate, but I guess they just forgot to put 1. One thing that surprised me, because this is supposed to be a pie, is that you got tortilla breads instead of pie dough, which is gonna be really interesting. Maybe that will work out. Never actually tried. You got some salad, 2 apples, and some spice mixes. Let's see if it's gonna zoom in this time, or if it's not. So it's Mexican spice mix, and then it's some meat stock. Then it's 2 yellow onions, some corn, and crushed chopped tomatoes with herbs. So it's time for the Mexican spiced taco pie. That's actually made in tortilla bread, which is gonna be super interesting. All the ingredients are here. This is the recipe where you only got 1 garlic clove, but you were actually supposed to get 2. We'll see if I add like some garlic powder. I don't have a fresh one, unfortunately. So I just cut the onion and the garlic. Half of the garlic clove was actually bad, so it's not much garlic in here, but just tiny little bit. Anyways, so I opened the other ingredients. I turned on the oven, like it said here in the recipe. The next thing to do is to put the onion and the vegetables in the pan that I put over here. And the oven is on. After that is done, I will have to open this and line this oven tray, oven safe glass container, with tortilla breads. So what I add now was the meat stock. Let's see if it gets flavorful or not. I also cut the apple and the lettuce. And then we'll put that in a bowl together with salt, pepper, some olive oil. And then we're done, finally. No, well, I need to put it in the oven, but then we're done. I'm super hungry. I want it to be done quicker, but okay. Time to add the cheese. This is mozzarella cheese. I didn't like the burger that much. and I didn't actually like the falafel that much either. This one is quite good. Honestly, I think HelloFresh is a pretty good option for you if you feel super lazy and don't want to go out and buy ingredients. And it's probably worth for you then to spend some extra money for them to actually make the recipes for you. But yeah, this was the best recipe so far this week, so I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, this is how theirs look like if you want to compare to mine. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one, so I'm gonna eat now. See you later. Here is everything that went into this next recipe. This one is meat pot with thyme roasted cherry tomatoes and Parmesan cheese. So this is the recipe. Here is how it looks on the other side. So in this bag there was some thyme, 2 cans of crushed tomato. Here is a zucchini, 2 carrots, 1 bag of potatoes, 1 small yellow onion, some vegetable stock. Then there is some cherry tomatoes, this is ketchup, this is soy sauce, 4 cloves of garlic, and yeah, that was everything that was in this bag. So it's now time to cook the last recipe for this video. It's gonna be a meat pot with tomatoes and Parmesan cheese. I did put all the ingredients down here again. Everything is here. So here is the tomatoes I was talking about. I just put some thyme, salt and pepper, oil, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar on the tomatoes. So these are going inside the oven. The oven is supposed to be put at 200 degrees and they're supposed to become like a black surface on the tomatoes. So I'm gonna turn on the oven and then I'm gonna put them inside, and then we'll see what is the next thing to do in the recipe, and that is to prepare the vegetables. So I'll do that next. Look at that, all the vegetables are cut. Here is onion and garlic. Here's the meat. The meat is going in this pan, and here's the potatoes. It's boiling. This is gonna be mashed potatoes. Now I did change a couple of things. They said you were supposed to peel the potatoes and cut them in 2 centimeter pieces. Because I'm lazy and I don't mind. Yeah, there's a paper bag on the floor, and yeah, of course the cat wants to play with it right now. Anyways, you were supposed to put the cut the potatoes in 2 centimeter small pieces, but I feel lazy, so I'm not doing that. I just put the potatoes in here with the peel on. I just washed it. I think it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Same thing with the zucchini and the carrot. Didn't bother peeling, just washing and scrubbing, so there's no dirt. Let's see. Yeah, the next thing is the meat. It's going in the pan. So what I've done now is that I boiled the potatoes. I added a butter and I added salt. I mashed everything. So this is my mashed potato because I didn't peel it. It has peel, but I don't mind. And in here I put the meat. After that I put the onions and garlic, and after that I put the tomatoes, the zucchini and the carrots, and now also the meat stock, and also this has been boiling for quite a few minutes now. So actually everything's done. Here is my tomatoes. This is how they ended up looking like. This is just a few of the tomatoes that was still good, because most of them has gone bad, because this was the last meal of the week. I guess the produce didn't hold that long, so most of them were moldy. But yeah, so this is the other meals. So I'm actually really excited to plate now and to eat my dinner. So finally the food is done. I have this tiny cute little Parmesan cheese that I would like to put on top. And if I'm truly honest with you, I'm actually super excited that there's no meals to cook, because I'm so tired of following recipes. I don't have a lot of time. I'm super busy, and if I'm not busy, I make myself busy. I always have somewhere to go. I always have a project to do. I always have work, or I have some hobby. So I don't have a lot of time actually. And these meals, like they say, they take 40 to 45 minutes. For me alone, I don't know why, but every single recipe, it takes double amount of time to cook. And I like to cook really quick meals, like things that I know that I don't have to follow a recipe, that I can just throw things together that I know will work. Some things I like 3 of 4 5, no, actually I haven't tried this one, but so far 3 of the 4 meals has not been that great. Hopefully this will be tasty. Actually, let's taste it before I continue talking. Oh, by the way, this is what their picture looks like, and this is what I made. So I'm gonna see. I hope I don't burn myself. Yeah, so my opinion, it tastes a lot of like a lot of tomato. I like that, but otherwise it doesn't really have that much flavor. But it's good. It's still my second favorite for this week. Yeah, but I'm really excited to just go back doing my own thing, not having to do all these recipes. And yeah, it's nice. It was really nice to try HelloFresh, and if I got discount code, I probably would try again, but I would not do it for full price. But yeah, it was kind of fun. If I had more time at home, then I wouldn't mind cooking a lot, and then this would be super fun, I think. But I don't have a lot of time, so I really think the good thing about HelloFresh is that I really enjoy how they pre-pack all the foods in one bag, because it makes it so easy for you to just cook the meal. You don't have to find the ingredients, because everything is already pre-packaged for you in each bag. I think it's quite expensive. As I said before, I will not continue after this time. I think if you have a discount code, then it's definitely worth to try it, because I really think it's convenient, and I really think the recipes are well thought out and quite delicious. One thing that I want to say is that I did have a problem when I made my order. I contacted the customer service and they weren't that nice about it. It got solved in the end, but it took like week and a half. I didn't like that much, but it did get solved in the end. And I think that if you don't mess up your order, which I did, which is totally my fault because I didn't do it properly on the website, then you shouldn't have any problem. The delivery service actually seemed to be quite nice, and they deliver straight to your door. And if you're not home, they're gonna leave the bags outside your door and put these ice blocks inside. They're always inside, so if you're not home, the food will still stay cold so it doesn't get spoiled. Yeah, so that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked watching me trying these different recipes. I thought it would be fun to you to share. The code I got in a glossy box, so I don't have a code for you, but I think, like, generally if you go to the HelloFresh website, if you're interested, they have a discount on the first your first delivery, and then after that they will charge you full price, but you can cancel your subscription at any time without any I lose all my words today. Like, you don't have to you don't have to tie yourself to a subscription of a certain length, so you can just try one bag and then finish the subscription. I don't know why I'm removing my hair tie right now, but that's what I just did. Anyways, see you next time. Bye.